Martin's future's looking bleak and Tyrone's looking to get mobile, but how on earth's he going to do it?
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury's Flake.
She awake?
No sound.
She all right?
Well, I don't like the idea of leaving her in the house on her own. Not the state she was in last night. I think she needs some proper advice before she agrees to an adoption.
I think she's already decided.
Well, it's up to us to change her mind.
Maybe too late.
No, I don't think so.
If she's already discussed it with someone else.
Like who?
Like anyone. Like Candice. If word gets out, that's what she's planning. It's out of our hands.
Well, we've got to stop her then, haven't we?
I agree. How?
I'll try and get back from work as early as I can. We'll just have to have another go.
Me too. I'll pop back for 10 minutes when she's awake. Roy won't mind.
Okay. Good idea. Anyway, best get off. David!
Don't wake her.
Sorry. David, if you want to lift to school, then you better look sharp. And if you want to get hold of me today, you can always ring me at work, okay? And don't forget.
Oh, what time do you call this?
I've been to see Pat, haven't I?
And? He says he can start the weekend. So when can we move in?
When the walls are dry, or soon if you don't mind the smell of damp plaster.
It's going to be a bit cramped.
Be all right.
Well, not compared to where we are now. It's going to have to be a bit of give and take. So, you know, if I bring a bit of totty back...
Yeah,
appreciate
listen,
it.
mate, look, it's the least of my worries.
How do you mean?
Oh, it don't matter.
No, come on, what's up?
Well, maybe it wasn't so clever having a go at Rich the other day.
Why? We never wanted to take him on in the first place.
Yeah, well, even so, why make more enemies?
Yeah, but what can he do now? Jez is banged up. He's off your back. They both are.
Yeah.
Now, don't you worry about that parcel, Mrs. Hill. It's guaranteed delivery. It'll be there before 12 o'clock tomorrow, I promise you. Yes?
Oh, I was just looking.
Oh. You're not in work today, then?
Not for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll leave you to it. Would you like a cup of tea or a sandwich?
Eh?
I was being facetious.
I don't know what you're on about.
But we're a retail newsagent's not a public library.
So?
So, are you going to buy one of these or what?
I might do.
Oh, well, I tell you what, when you've made up your mind, send me a postcard.
Hey, some of these are expensive, you know. £3 a go.
Oh, what are they, motor magazines?
Yeah, I'm not buying one until I know what I'm getting.
Oh, so you're looking for a car, are you?
Well, if of the cash.
Yeah. Hey, well, take my advice. The cheaper the car, the more it'll cost you in the long run. Spend less than 2,000 quid and it'll cost you a fortune in garage bills.
I work in a garage.
Oh, yeah, point taken. But you see, then there's the spares. Now my first car, well, I call it a car. It was a bubble. Well, it was about the time of Suez, before you were born, and petrol was at a premium. It was a Messerschmitt. Ooh, it was like sitting in a cockpit. I had to fight the girls off. I mean, you could imagine. They all wanted to go, until my wheel nuts came loose on the Preston bypass, and that was that. Well, I couldn't get the parts, you see. So how much have you got to spend?
About 120.
Right. Well, perhaps you'd like to buy some premium bonds.
Thanks.
Not at college today?
Revising.
Oh, of course. And how's it going?
It isn't. Not today, anyway.
Well, what's the problem?
I'm sick of it.
But I thought things were going well.
Up until now, yeah, but it doesn't mean I'm going to pass them.
No, but you can always take them again.
No way. If I fail, that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel like that.
OK, there's your toast. I'll bring your tea over. You look smart.
Not too smart.
Well, depends what for. Is it your day off? Are you taking Emma out?
Interview.
Another one?
Yeah, except this one I don't want.
So why bother going?
Do you think I lack ambition?
Dressed like that, you could take on the world.
Good. I mean, I want to impress them, but not so much that they send me to Scotland.
Oh, money not enough to lure you away?
It's nothing to do with the money, I just don't want to move.
Must be serious. I'm popping out for 10 minutes, Toya. Will you look after the fort till Roy gets back?
Yeah, as long as you like.
Oh, thanks. Dare I ask, have you done any revision at all?
I've never stopped. Not since Easter. I've not been out, I've not done anything, I'm fed up with it.
Ah, well, that's understandable.
Yeah, but I'm not getting anywhere with it.
I suggest you give yourself a break for a couple of days. Sounds like your brain needs a rest.
What brain?
No, you can do it. I've got a feeling you're going to be okay.
Well, if I do, it's all down to you. Helping me with my GCSEs.
Well, don't underestimate yourself and don't overwork.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about the job.
Well, you win some, you lose some, eh?
Yeah, it's a shame neither of you got it.
Maybe I'll have better luck today.
Yeah. Today?
Yeah, the job in Scotland.
What job's that?
Oh, has he not told you?
No, I've been on duty. I've not had a chance to see him.
All right, well, it's just there's a vacancy come up in Inverness, flagship store. I think we're both up for it.
Oh, great. Well, good luck.
Oh, thanks, but I think Curly's in with a better chance than me.
Is he?
Well, yeah, he's store manager, isn't he? I don't know who else is going up for it, but everyone reckons that Curly's first choice.
What about you?
Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I've told him I'm happy to go wherever I'm sent.
Oh, surely that'll be in your favour.
Possibly, but so is Curly. How's your homework? You know, when the baby comes...
Mum, I don't want to think about it.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to. It's due any time now.
I'm not going to be able to cope.
You won't be on your own. You'll have me and Martin.
Yeah, except when you're not there and I'll just freak out. And I'll be scared of doing anything wrong or feeding it wrong and then I'll be on my own and I won't have any friends.
Of course you will.
No, I won't. Won't even have time for him anyway. Mum, the baby'd be better off with someone who really wants it.
Don't say that.
But it's true. I mean, there's loads of ladies that I'd love to have babies and can't. I'd just be making someone really happy.
It won't be as grim as all that.
Yeah, but you keep saying something different. I thought you said it was going to change my life.
Well, it will. But it's exciting as well. And I'll be there. Don't forget, I've done it 3 times. And summer's a lovely time to have a baby. And then, when the new term starts in September, I'll look after the baby. You can go back to school.
Will you take it to the cafe?
No. I'll pack in my job and look after it full time.
And
And in the evening, we'll share.
So I could go back to normal school with Candice and that?
Mm-hmm. If that's what you want.
Yeah.
Is that what made you want to have the baby adopted? Fear of losing your friends? Well, that's not going to happen. Because me and Martin don't want you to lose your friends either. But if you give your baby away, you might regret it later on. And it would be too late. So, will you think about it?
Thanks, Mum.
Caught ya!
You haven't seen me.
But will you tell Vera if you win?
If the shanky comes up, it is mine, son, all mine.
Why, how much will you win?
Well, if all 4 of them come up, 10 grand.
10 grand? How much you put on?
Fiver.
10 grand? I could buy a brand new car with that.
Ah, well, they're all outsiders, so I'll probably never see me fiver again.
So how'd you do it then?
Why? Because between now and the 2:45 at York, I can dream some, and that is worth a fiver of anybody's money.
I used to dream about her winning Greyhound Derby.
Aye, what might have been, eh?
She had the pedigree, Jack.
She still has, son, she still has. How much do you think it'd cost for this car of yours?
About 1,500.
There's your answer, then.
I'm not selling her, Jack, not even for a BN.
No, 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 no. look, I've got an idea. I'll tell you about it later. I've got to be on in 2 minutes.
Hey, she's not for sale, Jack. She's a pet.
Don't worry, girl, you're not for sale.
Oh, I'm stopping for my dinner. Anyone coming over at Rover's?
I'm way behind. I might work through.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have to. None of us should.
Everybody needs a break.
Otherwise, it's dangerous.
You know that Dev? I don't trust him what he said about contracts. I think we should go to the Citizens Advice Bureau.
Except it's closed down. No, I think we should see about joining a union.
Don't let Baldwin hear you say that.
Gwen, I don't care what he hears. I am not working until I drop.
Oh, me neither. I'll go get me coat.
Bobby?
Go on, then.
Do you want Mr. Baldwin? Only he's out.
Gwen Loveday. Does she work here?
What's it about?
Personal.
Oh, she's not come into some money, has she?
Why'd you say that?
Well, I'm only joking. Is it about money?
I'm afraid I couldn't say.
Oh, right. Gwen Loveday, you said?
I'm quite happy to wait for her. Is she about?
There you go.
Ah, thanks, love. Do you know, I've been watching your speedometer. You've never gone over 30 once.
Well, it's a built-up area.
Yes, I know it is, but you see...
Are you trying to say I'm a reckless driver?
Of course not. I'm just pleased to see that you're trying to make something of yourself.
Well, I've given up mugging old ladies as well, if you must know.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
We'll talk about give a dog a bad name, but £2.80, please.
That's £3.
Right, well, don't forget your change. 20p.
I was going to give you a tip.
Well, I'll give you a tip. Never back an odds-on favourite in a 2-horse race.
So she used to work here, but she doesn't now.
That's right.
And have you any idea where she is?
No, love, I haven't. She could be anywhere. Does she owe you some money, like?
She didn't leave a forwarding address?
No, sorry. Can't help you.
You're not a friend of hers by any chance?
Gwen Loveday, are you joking? She owes me money and all.
Oh, does she?
Over £100. Mind you, I don't suppose I'll ever see that again.
So she was in the habit of borrowing money?
Habit? More like an obsession. Not that she ever bought around. Oof, right tight with it she were.
Well, if she does turn up, would you give me a ring?
No worries. Mrs. Gardner, if I hear out, love, you'll be first to know.
Thank you.
What do you mean I never buy around?
Never mind that. You owe me an explanation.
The 12-hour spectacular at Debenham starts tomorrow. There's 25% off thousands of things. It starts at 8:30. Don't be late.
There's a new magazine dedicated to the beautiful world of porcelain dolls. Every fortnight, you can collect an individually handcrafted doll and a range of specially designed accessories. You'll learn how porcelain dolls inspired the fashion of the day and get tips on starting a collection. Start your cherished collection with Anna, a young musician. Issue 1 out now in newsagents for $1.99.
Because the internet is such a wonderful thing, NTL thinks everyone should have access to it. So they're removing all the obstacles. To kick off with NTL World it's free, so there's an obstacle gone. You don't even need a PC. NTL can give you full internet access through your existing TV for just £10 a month. And it doesn't matter where you live, they'll bring it to you. That way nothing can come between you and the net. NTL, technology and the internet tamed.
Burn. Acid. Fire.
Gaviscon fights the fire of heartburn. Now in handy liquid sachets.
I wear glasses. This is why I am in this business. When I was a child, I wear lenses, very strong lenses, like a bottle milk. It was a nightmare. I have a big myopia. Today, I am wearing the same strong lenses, but they are very, very thin. And now I am very sexy with my lenses.
Welcome to the land of the Golden Pharaohs and the Valley of the Kings. Welcome to Old Cairo, where Jesus Christ found refuge. Welcome to our beautiful Red Sea resorts and the romance of the Nile. Welcome to the holiday of a lifetime, Egypt. Welcome to our 7th millennium.
Imagine if we had to do everything through an estate agent.
Would you like a look round, sir? Pardon? Normally we insist on an appointment.
Look, I can manage on my own.
Oh, I think you'll find you need a bit of help, sir. We are the local experts. Not quite you, is it, sir? What about number 4? Enormous potential.
At easier.co.uk, you can sell your home with no commission, no estate agents, no problem.
Would you like to leave a small deposit, sir?
It's definitely going downhill, mate.
Curly's bird.
I don't care whose bird she is, she's still a flipping copper, isn't she?
Relax. You're on the right side for once. Hey, she might buy you a drink. Service is rendered.
We still haven't replaced Rich, have we?
No, Eileen says we need another half dozen drivers.
Well, she's probably right. Part-time ones, anyway.
Where from?
I don't know. Eileen must know loads of people.
Poaching from other firms? No, thanks. Why don't we put an ad in the paper first?
Oh, there you are.
Well, what can I get you?
Not for me. I phoned you at work. They said you got the morning off.
That's right.
Then I bumped into Nita and she said you'd gone for an interview for a job.
Ah, she told you?
In Scotland.
Yeah, well, I didn't mention it, you see, because I didn't want to get it.
It's all right. You don't have to explain yourself.
No, you see, I want to. When I applied for the other job...
The one you didn't get?
Yeah, well, I said I was prepared to move. But I only said that because I wasn't prepared to move. You see, I didn't want that one. I wanted the other job.
So if you didn't want to move, what'd you apply for a job in Scotland for?
I couldn't get out of it.
How'd you get on?
Rather well.
Congratulations. Got to get back to work.
No, you see, I can explain. I didn't want it.
Any luck with finding a flat?
They're all too expensive. Well, the one's in the paper anyway.
Yeah, even room dear.
Are you looking as well?
Well, I fancy being a bit closer for work.
Haven't they got a spare room upstairs?
Oh, not that close.
I don't know. The way things are going at the factory, I don't ever see myself finding anything.
I don't suppose you fancy sharing.
With you?
Don't worry. I won't be offended if you don't.
Oh, might do. In fact, yeah, give it a go.
Go on. It'll be a good laugh. We could start looking.
OK, then. One thing. No fellas.
Of course not.
I mean, I don't owe anything, except for what me and Jim bought on the store card.
What you bought, you mean?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
So why did that woman come looking for you?
Well, I don't know. I've cleared me debts.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. It'll be the computer that's wrong.
So why didn't you tell her when she were talking to me?
Because some of the girls were around and it would have been embarrassing.
Oh, well, give her a ring then. I've got a number here in my bag.
Yeah, well, how can I prove it? I mean, it's my word against the computer's.
But if you'd have paid your debts off, you would have had something written down, Gwen. Receipts or something.
I know that, but when I moved, all that stuff went astray. Honest!
How much?
How much what?
How much do you owe?
Well, I don't know.
Enough to change your name?
Oh, I hate myself! I hate lying! Especially to me friends.
Come on, love. Hey, listen. It happens to most of us. Amount of times I've been in debt. It's not to be ashamed of. I don't think any less of you.
Thanks.
Hey, good job you won all that money on bingo.
How do you mean?
Well, you'd have been even worse off.
It's 50p a week, payable in advance.
Right, we'll have £2 worth then.
Oh, and an evening paper.
Oh, yeah.
What about one of those flats over the new shops in Victoria Street?
Oh, no, the way out of our league.
Oh. I'll tell you where there is somewhere, because I considered it myself. But don't tell Mrs. Duckworth, because I wouldn't want her to think I was dissatisfied with the B&B. I mean, not that I am, I'm not. But, you see, I'm not too keen on dogs, you know, especially when they're molting and there's food around, you know. But maybe I'm too fastidious.
So where is this place, then?
Oh, it's the flat over the salon. I think it's still empty. It's quite small, but it's all right as long as you don't mind the smell of hair lacquer. But like I say, I'm probably too fastidious.
Anyway, it's not a big problem.
Indy?
No, I don't think I'll hear anything from that woman again. She thinks I've disappeared off the face of the earth thanks to you.
They don't give up that easy.
Oh, they've got bigger fish than me to fry. I mean, what's a few £1,000 to them?
They come after you for 50 quid sometimes. Believe me, I know.
They do if they can find you. I mean, she'll be on good wages, won't she? And expenses and that. I mean, they won't be wasting her time on the likes of me.
So you're hoping to get away with it?
These companies, they're all insured for loss. I mean, it's not like I've gone behind somebody's back and dipped into the purse, is it? I mean, I'd never do anything like that.
I know you won't. Didn't think you would.
I mean, that would be stealing.
So, you change your name, you change your address, and you wipe the slate clean.
Well, I'm not hurting anyone.
Except Jim, perhaps.
Well, how?
Well, does he know all about it?
I don't know the half of it.
Why you wanted a new address?
That wasn't the only reason. You're not going to tell him, are you? Please don't tell him.
Don't be so stupid. I'm not going to tell him. I know when to keep my gob shut. Sometimes.
I think this dog wants to go out.
No, she's after a biscuit.
Oh, if she what? She's not getting one.
The digestives?
Yes.
Well, she loves digestives.
They happen to be my favourites, too.
You're cruel, you are.
Cruel? You don't know the meaning of the word.
You don't like dogs, you do?
Not ones that slobber all over me. No, I don't.
Well, she likes you.
I can't think why.
No, neither can I, because you're dead mean.
How's my favourite pooch, then, eh?
I hope you're taking note.
Well, actually, I'm trying not to.
Jack, you don't really want to sell her, do you?
Oh, no.
What a good idea.
Of course not, no.
So what's this big idea, then?
How do you fancy becoming a mother?
What, have puppies?
I think I need some fresh air.
There you are.
Have you heard something?
Well, actually, I have, yeah.
Well, go on then. Who got it? Not me.
No.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. Gina, whatever Nita wants.
The white wine, love, thank you.
Emma, it's my round. We're having a celebration.
So, did you get the job?
Me? Oh, no. Nita did.
Oh, brilliant. Well done. Thanks.
I say, boy, you want a word with your oppo?
Steve, what about?
He was very rude to me, but it's not going to happen again.
What was it about?
Oh, I'm blessed if I know.
Well, I'm sorry. He's got a lot on his mind.
So have I. I don't let it affect me work, though. We're done with that.
Excuse me.
Are you sure you don't mind?
I told you. I didn't want to go for it in the first place.
Yeah, but it was for promotion. You're really not ambitious.
Not if it means moving away. I'd rather be here. With you.
Cheers, Nita.
Well, I'm not saying she's definitely given up on the idea, but at least now she knows that we're prepared to do everything we can to help her stay at school.
Good. And are you sure you want to do that? Give up work, you know, because it's a lot to ask, really.
Well, it doesn't just affect me, does it? Has a knock-on effect on all of us.
Well, yeah, well.
And I mean, I wouldn't have even considered it if you hadn't just got promotion.
No. So that's all that was bothering her then? Just losing touch with her friends?
When I said she could go back to Weatherfield Comp in September, she burst into tears.
Oh. Right, OK. Well, we'll definitely do it, OK?
Of course, it's gonna mean cutting out on the luxuries we'd planned. Like holidays. Still. Long as we can manage the odd pint in the Rovers, we'll be all right, won't we?
Yeah. Of course we will.
So how much would they be worth?
with her pedigree. About 500 quid a piece.
And how many would she have?
About half a dozen. You like the idea?
That's 3,000 quid.
That'd buy you a nice little motor, wouldn't it?
Well, how'd you do it then?
Well, you put a stud and leave the rest to nature.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, how'd you go about getting her a boyfriend?
Well, you get in touch with the racing kennel, don't you, and leave it to them.
I don't know.
You don't know? She's the answer to your prayers.
Yeah, well, it don't seem right, not without asking Monica first. It's like taking advantage for my own use, innit?
You are a big soft Dilly.
Well, she's only just got over her accident. She might not even be up to it yet.
Up to it? She's as fit as a butcher's dog.
I'll think about it.
You know what she's like? She's probably told half the pub by now.
Mate, who listens to Betty anyway?
Yeah, but what's the point? Why upset her?
Mate, we sparing the lecture. She was just getting on my nerves, that's all.
Yeah, well, it's not good for business. So maybe a box of chocolates or a bunch of flowers might not go amiss.
What? Rich.
Bet I was the last person you were hoping to see.
Rich, maybe I could have chosen my words a bit more carefully the other day.
Do you know that's what Jez thought when I told him?
You've been to see Jez?
Well, that's why I'm here. I've got a message for you. He wants to see you. Yeah. Got you the visiting order. 1 o'clock tomorrow sharp, yeah?
Well, what's it about?
He said you'd know. Said you know perfectly well what it was about.
For exclusive behind-the-scenes pictures and an interview with producer Jane McNaught, simply click onto The Street's website, which is at www.coronationstreet.co.uk. And still to come tonight, indeed there are more soap secrets as we burst the bubbles in a few moments.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Cadbury's Flake.
Last August, 580 teams entered a competition called the FA Cup. It's still the most famous.
Chelsea have the lead! That was a terrific effort.
9 months and 700 matches later, only Chelsea and Aston Villa remain.
ITV will be bringing you all the action as part of an exclusive live package. The Access-sponsored FA Cup final on Saturday and the UEFA Champions League final the following Wednesday.
Why don't we watch both of them together?
Witty. I can be quite clumsy. Charming.
You. No, you.
Sexy. And incredibly modest. How can one man have all this, you ask? Best way to find out is join me, Jerry Springer, for my brand new UK show, Friday night at 10 on ITV.
Now that is good.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Kenko's coffee house aroma.
How did you know it was Kenko?
Let's just say we're both experts in aromatherapy.
With its coffee house aroma, Kenko tastes as good as it smells.
These people on the left are enjoying own-label groceries from leading supermarkets, while the people on the right are enjoying own-label groceries from Netto. Of course, the Netto groceries have different packaging, but when they're such great value for money, what does that matter? After all, you don't eat our packaging, do you? Netto. Put us to the test.
Now, new from Maybelline, a long-wearing lip color that won't dry your lips. Introducing Hydra Stay Lip Color.
It's a new time for lipstick.
Maybelline New York has extended wear with hydrating care. A blend of pigments and moisture with an advanced color bond complex that wears for hours and hours and won't dry your lips. In great shades like dreamy, saucy, sexy.
It's about time lips had it all.
New Hydra Stay Lip Color.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybelline.
In less than a tenth of a mile to go, two-time marathon champion John Kagwe of Kenya pulling ahead of the chase back into Central Park. Now, wait a minute. Someone is mounting a late sprint, and it's Japanese sumo wrestler Fujiyama. An incredible burst of speed from the Grandmaster. It's going to be close, and it's
HPE Services Solutions can make everyone nimbler, quicker, and more competitive, even the big guys.
From the stupid
consonant
to the intelligent. From the excitable to the relaxed. From the wet to the wild. From Dennis Norden's Second Laughter File, Saturday at 9:10 on ITV.
Left leg is.
Do you want to know my secret?
One thing I've learned in my new life, it's simply a matter of money.
Cold, rational, remorseless.
I am just a woman. I find I have ways of showing my gratitude.
Well, sometimes the fox hunts, sometimes he's hunted.
Do you want to know my secret?
Lady Audley's secret.
Yeah, well, just a couple, maybe.
Good man. There must be a bottle of tequila around here somewhere.